Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to do another foundation review and wear test with you guys. This one has been a long time coming. I'm sorry I didn't get this one to you guys sooner. It is one of my favorite makeup products, but today's is going to be more like a skin tint review. It's the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I love this product, so I'm going to do a full review with you guys, and then I'll do a few check-ins throughout the day so you can see how it wears. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you go. I do all things beauty and a new video for you guys every week. Let's dive in. Alright guys, if you didn't see my last video, I redid my makeup desk and I feel so organized and so much better. I'm also tweaking a few things with my lights and like my background, playing around with some camera settings, so if the next few videos look a little different than each, I'm still trying to figure out what I like and just trying to vamp it up for the new year. Got my Alani, this is a new flavor, the Watermelon Wave. It's pretty good, I like it. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite, but it's quite delicious. Alright guys, so first thing I like to do is pull it up online to give you guys a few little tidbits about the product. So I pulled it up on Ulta and it comes in 14 options at Ulta. I do have the shade 2-3 Light. It's pretty good for me, and with this product I feel like it really like kind of blends into your skin, so if you're off a shade or two you can really make it work. You get 1 fluid ounce, which is typical for foundations, and to be honest, on here it's $19.99, so almost $20 for a drugstore skin tint. I feel like that's pretty expensive. It's almost getting close to like high-end price point, so but it is really good. Just depends on if you want to spend that kind of money or not. It is vegan. And then let's bring up some details. Hyaluronic acid gives skin a hydrated feel and smooths over time. Instantly, skin looks brighter, even, and feels hydrated. Luminous mineral pigment, brighten complexion. So it has 4.3 stars on Ulta, which is decent. The only thing that I do hate about this product is it's a dropper bottle, which I hate. It's so messy, they're gross, really lack control, but it is a nice glass bottle. Okay, so one side of my face I will apply the product with a foundation brush, and then the other side I will use a sponge. If you're new to my channel, I do have very acne prone skin. It was dry, but now it's transitioning to be more combo, so I will get oily in my T-zone. Since I am coming off some acne medications, I'm transitioning back to what my skin type is originally, which is oily, but I still have some dryness in certain areas of my face. But I used this when I had completely dry skin and I absolutely loved it, and I still really love it now with my current skin state. Does that make sense? Alright, so the only thing I have on my face right now is my daily moisturizer and some eye cream. Hopefully I'm not too overexposed for you guys. Okay, first side I'm going to use a brush, and my favorite brush with this product is the Tarte Giant Kabuki brush. I love this brush. It's just such a good brush. If they still sell it, definitely check it out. It's really great. What I like to do with this product, I don't even like pull any up in the dropper. I kind of just take what's it's already dripping on what's kind of on the dropper and just put a few little dabs right there. I do like this product because I feel like it is buildable. You can do a light amount of coverage or you can build it up. So this side I'm going to use a brush. And yes, you can see it's definitely not the right shade match. I bought this when I had a little more color to my skin during the summertime. The only thing is there's only 2 more shades lighter than this, which I don't know if those would work for me. So the shade range is kind of lacking, but we can make this work. I just keep adding a few little taps and just keep working it into my skin until I'm happy with the coverage. So you see, it just melts into the skin. It looks very undetectable. That's why I love this product. Let's build it up just a little bit. Okay, so there you go. So again, this is like a skin tint, so it's not going to give you the coverage of like a foundation. But you can see it just evened everything out, gave some color to my skin, dragged it down my neck, but you can see how it kind of melts into your skin. Obviously, there some of my scarring and stuff it didn't cover, but I just love how skin-like it is. My natural skin shows through, which is really nice, and it blurs. Just looks very, very nice. Just love that. It's definitely one of those products that if I'm pinched for time, I can just really slap this on and we're good to go. Let's try the other side with a sponge. I'm gonna damp this sponge real quick. I've actually never tried this product with a sponge, so I think I might just kind of, without being too messy, swipe some on. I kind of wish this product was in like a squeezy tube. That would be really, really nice. I feel like that really sheared it out, but let's try to build it up. Okay, so the sponge really sheared it out, but it did add a little more glow, which is nice. And it looks very, very pretty. So if you rather have something a little more sheared out, if you have decent skin and you don't have to cover a lot, maybe try the sponge. I mean, both sides applied really nicely. I just prefer a brush nowadays because I'm usually in a rush. I mean, I do like the spun application too, but it definitely shears it out. I feel like I get more coverage with the brush. All right, I think I'm just gonna use the brush and build it up a little bit more on this side. I'm feeling a little washed out, so let me turn down some of my lights. Maybe that will give a better, that's a little better, right? All right guys, so again, it's not gonna fully cover blemishes. Well, that's okay. I really like this when my skin was just freaking out and I just wanted some, you know, light coverage, even everything out. This was usually my go-to product because it is very comfortable throughout the day, especially when I was dealing with a lot of dryness and peeling and just irritated skin. I really enjoyed this because it was very comfortable and it wore nicely throughout the day. So you're gonna see that, but I can zoom you guys in so we can see a nice close-up on the skin. All right, we're a little zoomed in. So here is the coverage. So I changed my lighting around, so hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully it looks okay. So here it is up nice and close. Feels very comfortable and feels very skin-like. All right guys, I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup just a little bit and then I'll pop back on here to show you like the final look and then we can do a few check-ins throughout the day. Be right back. All right guys, we are back. Got my makeup on and I forgot to tell you the time was closer to 11:30 when I got that foundation on. So try to do 2 or 3 check-ins throughout the day. Try to wear this for at least 8 hours for you guys. Here it is with makeup on top. Everything went on very nice. I think my skin's a little more dry today. We did just get like a winter storm yesterday. It snowed all day, so the air is definitely a lot more drier. So I feel like maybe that's why my skin is feeling a little more dry today, but everything feels really comfortable on the skin and everything went on very nicely. This is a lot more makeup than I generally would wear with this skin tint, just because generally with that skin tint, it's like my everyday quick and easy slap it on skin tint, but a little bit of makeup with it, so I'm not used to like wearing it with full-on makeup, but everything went on very nicely. So guys, I will check in a few hours for our first update to see how it's going. I'm just home today. I do have to go outside in the snow. I will take my dog out to play in the snow because she loves it, so I'll probably be out in the freezing cold for a little bit, but they'll put this to a good test, you know? And I'm just doing like chores around the house. Yeah. So I'll see you back in a bit. All right, guys, I am back. It is now 3 o'clock, so it's been about a little over 3 hours. I want to do my first check-in. I did turn a light off because I was looking at my previous film and I realized I feel like I was really overexposed, so I'm sorry about that if it was really hard to tell me applying the foundation. But I think if I have a little less lighting, it's a little better to see more of the makeup. Hopefully with me tweaking a few things here and there, we'll get it really nice and clear. I mean, 3 hours in and we're still looking pretty flawless. I did not go outside yet. I will be going outside after this to venture out in the snow and play in the snow. So we'll see. I'll probably be wearing a hat, so we'll see if there's any transfer with a hat or anything. And we'll see how the cold weather kind of affects my skin. As you can see, there is some shine coming through on my T-zone because like I said, I now have more combo skin and I do get really kind of oily in there. but I kind of like having my oils come back to my skin. Dealing with the dry skin was such a hassle, and I feel like I enjoy wearing makeup now because I feel like with dry skin, it's really hard to come back. With oily skin, I feel like you can kind of blot and powder as the day goes on. With dry skin, once your skin starts peeling under makeup, there's like no coming back. So experiencing both types of skin types, I am actually like having oil come through my skin nowadays. As you can see, everything's still on. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we'll look close up. All right, here we are, nice and close up. So you can see it looks very natural on the skin. That's what I love about it. And you'll see as the day goes on, it wears pretty nicely and fades kind of nicely. It has pretty good wear power, to be honest. Nothing's really settling in my forehead lines. There's some separation on the sides of my nose, but that's always been my problem area. And now that I'm coming back to getting oil in my T-zone, that's probably going to happen a lot more. I should probably try to find a really good smoothing mattifying primer. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of luminosity and glow coming through, which is really, really nice. And I prefer that. So if you are oily, you're definitely going to have to use probably like a mattifying primer, and you might just have to powder more and really bake and set and maybe use like a mattifying setting spray. All right guys, that was my first check-in. So I'll pop back on here in a few hours, give you guys another update on how it's going. We'll see how it survives the winter weather and some outdoor factors, but I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, welcome back. This is gonna be my final check-in because it's almost been 8 hours. We're at 7:06. So we pretty much wore this all day long, survived the outdoors winterness with it as well. Everything still looks good. I still have a lot of natural glow peeking through. It has worn away a little bit over here. You can see some of my scars peeking through. But overall, it's still on pretty well. And a little bit off my chin. And then it is getting a little dry around my nose. But again, I was out in 18-degree weather running through the snow with my dogs. This held up pretty good. And then I did wear a hat. So it's hard to tell because it just blends in so nicely with your skin that when it does wear away or fade away, you can't really notice. So you can see there's some missing up here. Just the faintest amount, mainly the bronzer, but a little bit of foundation maybe in here, but a hint, like you can't tell. But yeah, I would say I definitely have a lot of glow going on, but again, with it being winter and how dry I can get, or I have been in the past, I prefer this. I prefer to get oily instead of getting dry and crusty. I will zoom you guys in so we can see a close-up look. Okay, nice and close and personal. Oh, I made that a little too tall. Let me just go down on my chair. So yeah, again, you can see, at least is what it looks like. You can see like my scarring is kind of showing now. But overall, everything still looks pretty nice on the skin, except for on the nose. But again, that's my problem area. But I don't really fuss about that too much. You can always use like a primer or really moisturize in there a lot more to make it a little less crusty. And then this side, everything still looks pretty good. But again, you can see how much glow is on my nose and in my T-zone around my brows. But again, it is a skin tint. Like, I want that. I want it to look natural. I want it to look skin-like. So this doesn't bother me actually like that. I think it makes it look really pretty as the day goes on. Just my opinion. You can see some of it wore off here. And then let me show you again on the forehead. It's hard to tell, but again, you're not really gonna notice when it fades away because again, it does just blend in so seamlessly to the skin. Like you saw how that color was a little darker than my natural skin tone, but like it blended in really nicely and you really can't tell that it's a shade dark for me. All right guys, overall, this is one of my favorite products that I've really used recently for like a very natural, very well wearing skin tint. I just think it's a really great product. It really blurs the skin, evens it out, it makes it look very nice and very natural and beautiful, like your skin but better. I just think it's a great product and I think it wears great throughout the day, especially if you have dry skin and even if you have combo skin. Again, if you have oily skin, you probably really have to prep your skin really well to make sure that, you know, you don't get more glow than what I got going on. But again, everyone's skin is different. Everyone's skin reacts different to different products. But I absolutely love this. Again, you can see how much I've used. This is just one of those go-to products. If my skin is just having a rough day, I know this won't let me down. If I need something in a hurry or just need something light to even out the skin, this is usually what I am picking up. I know it is a hefty price for like a drugstore skin tint, but what to say, I just think it is so beautiful if you like that natural skin look. The packaging could be better. You know, I hate the dropper bottles, but it is a glass bottle, you get 1 fluid ounce. $20. Like, I would repurchase this product because that's how much I love it, and it never really lets me down. That's my thoughts about that product. Let me know down below if you guys have a favorite skin tint. I have tried a few in 2024, but I'd like to try maybe 1 or 2 more. I'm going back to more full coverage, but I'm still willing to try 1 or 2 more here or there. But let me know down below, guys, what your favorite skin tint is, especially if you have like a lot to cover or acne prone skin. Let me know down below what you love. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!